Yo yo yo. Asli udah lancar nih anjir.
Revelio. I'm just trying to practice.
Sepertinya sudah mendingan. Iya nggak.
Revelio.
Yap, memang settingan harus kita rubah guys ya. Potion dulu.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Nah, kalau gini kan nyaman bro mainnya.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Oke, kita beli apa saja di sini? Oh, ini dua-duanya ya.
A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Berapa?
Or come back another time if you're in a rush today. I hope to see you again. Farewell
Kita
for
beli yang
now.
perlu-perlu aja dulu ya. Nah, kalau gini kan nyaman mainnya. Sini ya, scroll ya. Bagus.
Revelio.
Minggir lo. Ada buku, ambil dulu bukunya.
Revelio.
Itu gue. Kelewatan. Udah ini belum.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the
Rose
spellcrafts
tuh
Professor
buat-
Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
Thomas
I'm
coklat.
afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Kan Thomas
Ah,
hitam
but
ya.
you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Apa yang kita beli? Oke.
Nothing like finding just the right.
Mau
If
free
you're
quote bukan nanti
interested,
di akhir ya.
feel free to take a look
Tangan
around
cerita ya,
at
baru
the
kasih ya.
rest.
Revelio.
Nice, gue. Ini setahu dia ada kotak bisa kita ambil ya guys. Ya om. Ini buka tuh. Pakai gituan dulu aja. Kita pakai perlengkapan dulu kali ya. Gak bisa dipakai sial. Ini ya di ituan ya.
Sprightly.
Coba lewat.
Revelio.
Well, hello there. Oh, hello there. Please come in.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
It's
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio. Revelio.
kita ambil. Deng dong deng. Ada tadi yang apa nih? Di mana tuh? Oh, sini.
Revelio.
Ada lagi? Belum ya? Itu dia boy. Malam ini. Oke, saatnya kita melawan Goblin.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister? I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Bam. Boom. Kayak armor ya.
One marker! Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Lari opet. Bisa diambil ya.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Accio.
Itu bisa di.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Accio.
Merah semua cederaan.
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. A few more hits do the job. Fringo. Accio.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Sama-sama. Lagi tinggal Ribeiro.
Revelio. Reparo. Hello there. A moment if you would. I'll go and see what you want.
Jadi aku aja bisa repair ya.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
It's ada duit nih.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises. Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll. I'd say that I agree with you. Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Kita
I sell even more battle-worthy
is
items.
fair to sell.
Should you be inclined,
Ya, ini
you're
jual.
most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Bentar.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Cara. Apa itu? Enggak ada ya. Jual-jualnya nanti kali ya.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Oh, di si Rookwood. Temu si Ranrock.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Gaya lu ya. Oh, kita ketahuan lagi anjir. Bye-bye ini mah.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Dikejar lo.
Quickly,
Bye-bye.
let's
Lari.
get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Oh, kita masuk kafenya ya. Cafe Broomstick.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me? I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later. And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones. I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow. I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Oke. Setelah Hogwarts, common room gue di mana? Saya tidak tahu. Sini ya. Kampus common room gue di mana? Common room aing teh di mana? Mungkin di sini dong. Fast travel to your common room. Common room gue di mana sih? Bim bim patapim. Ini baru kita lancar jaya ya namanya ya. Ini namanya lancar jaya.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Nggak bisa, harus di pulsa itu anjir.
Revelio.
Pas banget, setan bang.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you fancy a mole?
Revelio.
As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Accio.
Hilda did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm.
Protego. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, ketemu ini Profesor Vic ya.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared.
Anjir,
Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure,
itu ada
but I do not
trace-nya aja.
know where it leads.
Ancient trace.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Terus ada harta karstu. Aduh, nggak bisa kalau pakai mata.
Revelio.
Reparo.
Reparo.
If only a new student were to help me with...
Kita kayak mau belajar Incendio deh. Ya nggak?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Some kind soul help me.
Iya, side quest.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Buset. Ngeri sekali.
Find the one! Act like a winner!
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Give them what for!
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Is that all you've got?
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Clock tower code-nya deh.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso.
Excellent form!
Levioso. Accio.
done.
Gampang ya?
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all
Langsung
set?
kita bertarung
Why, yes,
aja,
it is.
bertarung ya.
I've got a great match lined up.
Biar tidak
Ready for another
lama-lama.
round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Lu yang gue bantai.
Apologies in advance.
Leviosa.
Act like a winner.
Leviosa. Accio.
Levioso.
Stupid.
I'm the one. Tego.
Leviosa.
Don't shy
Accio.
away now.
Leviosa.
Levioso.
You're better than that. Stupid one. Fringo. Leviosa. Is that all you've got? Accio.
Kurang deh.
There goes my way. Leviosa.
Lihat gue.
Accio. Come on. Leviosa. Accio.
Itu dia boy.
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Direksi kita ke Profesor itu.
Assignments all finished.
Lupa namanya. Oke, terlihat. Langsung dibuatin misinya. Langsung ya.
If only a new student were to help me.
Sabar.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your
Kita
wand
belajar
steady.
Incendio. Set. 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 Gampang ya. Masih mudah, masih mudah.
Good work.
Kita lumos taruh sini aja deh. Usahakan ya lumos tidak guna. Belum guna.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And don't try not to incinerate yourself.
kita mau coba nyalainnya.
Incendio.
Setting things
Eits,
ablaze
itu
is
dia, boy.
certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Langsung ke Profesor Fig.
Some kind soul help me.
Hancurin dulu ya. Agak lumayan jauh ya. Kita cakap-cakap dulu ya.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a
Professor
student and my
Hitam,
schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Oh ya, ini kepala sekolahnya, kepala keras anjing.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point.
Udah bisa Sar, udah bisa Sar, udah lancar Sar.
Why were you
Gua matiin ray tracingnya
I
baru
need to find
bisa
something
anjir.
for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted
tuh
section
ray
of the
tracingnya.
library.
He can't get it himself?
Sekarang sudah lancar
He was
ya
called
ya.
away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Yoi cuy.
What will happen if we're caught
Tadi
in the
game
restricted
nge-crash,
section?
streamnya langsung ke end anjing
Detention, no
goblok.
doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Tadi kan lu bilang loading ya, itu lagi nge-crash
Thank
anjir.
you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Kan kalau ngelek-ngelek nyaman gue mainnya ya kan. Sampai pagi juga gas kan.
See there? That's the door we need to
Oh, ini
reach.
mau masuk ke ini, perpus.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's
Ya,
go.
ini malah
Hold on
ternyata
now.
cuman matiin ray
There's a
tracing kayak tadi
spell
gua
you should
udah
know.
bisa anjir.
The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells, Spells are free. Give it a try.
Oh, ini belajar spell menghilang ya. Lupa namanya apa. Oh, delusion. It's itu dia.
Silent as a grave.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Berisik lukisannya. Harusnya sih nggak ketahuan ya kayak gini ya. Gue ketahuan kalau. Oke, harus nunggu dia gerak dulu dah. Dragon. Gak Yuda ya, kayak Elden Ring gak Yuda ya.
We must remain unseen.
Soalnya lari set. Kan dia lagi ngobsku itu kan. Gerak deh anjing. Pancing pakai itu ya, ditembak ya.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Okay, Sebastian.
You distract, I get the key. Understood? I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Si emak-emak ini lihat mana nih ya?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Oh, lihat sini, lihat mana nih? Boleh sih tahu mana? Oh, nih.
The key.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Ribet ya. Gue ngebayangin ibu-ibu penjaganya berubah jadi gurita anjing, what the fuck anjing. Ini Sebastian ya. Kira orang lain.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Tadi kita ambil dulu guys. Main.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Boy.
Revelio.
Anjing, setan cok. Ih, takutnya.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Tangan anjing.
So what is it you've been looking for? I'm looking for a cure to help my
Ada
twin
hantu,
sister.
aku juga takut, oh my
so that
god.
she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given. Why do you think we'll find the cure in the restricted section?
Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help out?
Ada hantu takutnya. Ini apa
No,
anjing?
we've
Oh
tried
my god.
everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Lele manusia
But
ini.
I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're on. Which is what, precisely?
Kebiasaan pemain
I'll know it
Hogwarts.
when I see it.
Revelio di mana-mana.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ambil dulu.
Revelio.
Hantunya bisa tembus tembok gak ya? Ini harusnya bisa diambil nih. Tapi setengah malam ya. Bang, recon bang. Oh my god, recon dulu kah? Jadi sofa aja. Ini udah aman gak sih harusnya?
Who have we here?
Ini nih. Badut. Baru terusu anjir. Baru
Out
terusu.
exploring where they shouldn't be.
Basu anjing baru terusu.
Naughty, you'll get caught.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Baru cepik mie banget bangsat. Mie bacot.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt.
Jelas Bastian,
Now
teman
go.
kita banget.
Good luck in your search.
My besto
Now,
Freto.
where's that damned
Sembilan
poltergeist
sapu
got to?
asli. Udah mati, cepu. Tolol lu ya. Kita pakai reparo.
Reparo.
Bisa pasang slot dong gak sih? Nggak bisa ya, belum bisa ya.
Revelio.
Takutnya ada suara bisik-bisikan anjing. Oh ini gua ke ini lagi ya. Ruangan apa sih?
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
Ruang ancient.
There must be more to this one.
Lalu ambil itu dulu. Bisa ngumpet-ngumpet lagi di sini. Kita langsung kan ada Illuminati, oh my god.
That's it.
Illuminati guy ya. Masih harus tetap pakai ini ya?
Revelio.
Ini dia. Dapat apa kita? Main dulu. Outfitnya belum bisa dipakai ya. Kalau yang tinggi gak? Ini buka nih. Potnya masih sama. Headwear. Karena jelek ya, saya tidak suka. Bang, nggak usah memakai baju bang. Ntar, James. Masa pakai baju ya? Nggak bisa aja. Pakai baju putih-putih gini kah? Ini keren nih. Kita nggak usah pakai selendang bullshit ya. Selendang bullshit. Ini udah jam 3 aja. Ya pantas nggak goti kali sama. Oh, ini ditarik.
Accio.
Mau diapain?
Levioso.
Oh, iya lu.
Incendio.
Bakar. Hit biasa ternyata ya.
Revelio.
Berantem nih, berantem ya.
Surprising. Cards at the ready. Levioso. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Udah bisa.
Incendio.
Belum.
Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Stupid.
Bye.
Accio.
Menyerang ya. Bang, itu gimana cara ambilnya, Bang?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Itu gimana cara ambilnya tuh? Gak ada apa-apa di sini soalnya, Cok. Lanjut dulu ya. Lari opet, goblok.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Anjing, bertarung lagi gua. Oke.
Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Stupid one. Accio. Levioso. Stupid one. Levioso. Stupid one. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Potato. Stupid.
Makan nih guci.
Stupid. Incendio.
Ih, mudahnya. Jam tak betul.
Is a book after all.
Apa nih? Buku apa nih? Book of Visanti kah? Cuci muka dulu kita. Cuci muka ya. Oh, keingatannya si pendirinya Hogwarts. Kata orang tua asli anjir. Oh, ini awal mula kehancuran nih, awal mula kehancuran. Itu ntar anak kecil yang jadi jahat bukan sih? Yang cewek ini. Ya, iya. meninggal yang cowok. Oh Lupa.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see
Orang
swirls of
baik
magic
masuk
everywhere
bundar sama
that day.
dengan jadi
My father insists it was
jadi
my imagination
Isidora.
wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable
Ada salah
of
seorang.
wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a
Anjing,
stronghold
informatika ya.
of ancient magic.
So if I can
Sebenarnya nih,
see traces of ancient
salah
magic,
si
does that mean I
profesor
can
ini
wield it too?
ngasih tahu si
With the proper
Isidora
training.
kalau
But
dia bisa
let
ancient
us
magic
not
gitu.
get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I
Harusnya
can
mereka
train you
berempat
to
aja
wield
nyimpen
such magic,
kalau ancient magic
you
ya
must
cuma
first master all that
rahasia mereka ya
Hogwarts
waktu itu.
has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must
Itu lu
be
tahu
wielded by a select
kenapa lu kasih
few.
tahu si Isidora
Such
Coba gitu,
ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Nah, muka-muka jahat tuh. Wah, udah bye-bye anjir. Muka-muka kematian anjir. Dingin ya.
Sebastian.
Jeduk nih si Sebastian nih.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me
Serem
that you
banget, Cok.
didn't come alone tonight. If
Agnes,
someone
Agnes.
has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
Muka baru sih kayak anjing banget.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Damn bro, Sebastian my best friend tuh anjing.
Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Ini gua udah aman ya.
Revelio.
Tadi gua mau ngambil nanti lah ambil itu aja. Keluar dulu ya. Bang izin turu. Oke Cesar, terima kasih sudah menonton. Keluar gua. Tak. Kita nunggu Profesor Fix sampai pagi.
You
Ada si
cannot be
hitam.
serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
Ya, cepat pergi.
I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
Waduh.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful. It may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Okay. Kita terus diem ya.
I understand.
Soalnya
I'll see
kalau
what I can
orang pada
learn about
tahu,
the missing pages while you're gone.
Good.
ribet.
Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Itu dia. Kita mau belajar magic dulu ya. Jangan lupa bawa tongkat.
Revelio.
Ini gue kemana? Aduh, ke Ona ya. Herbologi kelas dulu kali ya. Let's go.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
Gak mau.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow.
Gak mau. Gak mau. Anjing gak bisa gerak, cok. Harus dengerin dia ngomong dulu nih. Nanti lah kena saya ke herbologi. Ngikutin ini aja. Ya ntar ya.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an
Kita
additional
ikut
defensive
herbologi
spell.
kelas
Please complete
dulu.
the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Alright. Professor Tongkat. Jing, bagus. Lompat. Anjay. Lompat. Anjay. Jauh ya.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Oke, udah deket nih. Herbologi. Kita bercocok tanam ya.
she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
Cantik ya?
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do
Halo,
look
Bang.
forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Itu dia.
The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing ball.
Wait, nanti kita bisa pakai venomous tentacula itu buat berantem aja, keren.
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Anjir, mandrake.
Accio.
Siapkan
Let's see if
kuping
we can't make our
kalian.
fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a
Siapkan
firm
kuping
tug.
kalian. Bye-bye ini. Sampai pecah nih.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Angkat dede bayi
The
ya.
soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Enak ya. Rusak tinggal reparo ya.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table.
Revelio.
You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
Halo Bu. Profesor ya, Profesor Gerd.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be
Profesor
rather
Bawa.
difficult to get a
Garlic
grasp
anjir.
of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my
Kita
star thistle
berarti masang bibit bibit
Dittany's
bawah.
restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Ini
as you
potion
all should know
buat
from
heal
Professor
kalau nggak salah.
Sharp's class. Well done!
Kalau tidak salah,
Once
saya
it can
juga
be
lupa.
harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll
Ini dia,
find that
Chinese
some
chomping
plants are
cabbage.
better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Awas, awas hilang jarinya ya. Harus digigit, Cok. Ini
Hello.
kemana kita nih?
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Oh,
Nice
Leander.
work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Here we are. home of the Chinese chomping
Oh, dia
cabbage.
ngikutin gua.
Now, see that dummy?
Ambil semua dulu.
Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Oke, terus gimana bang? Abang ajarkan aku bang. Ini ya.
Look at that.
Bam. Bam.
Chomp on anything they can get their
Ayo.
mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to
Incendio!
Did save her the denoming, but
Masih
they left
lanjutin,
the
oke?
hopping daffodils in tatters.
Shut up.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were?
Bukan kedami.
Of course. You're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Balik ke profesornya ya. Profesor.
Rocket.
What?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should
Revelio.
always wear
Ini
our
masih diambil
dragon
di sini.
hide
Anjing
gloves.
bocah TP di sini.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Ambil sini dulu.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Baiklah, Profesor, kamu sangat mengayomi murid-murid kamu.
Revelio.
Relishing their new pots only cost me
belum
my
jadi.
damned hearing.
Kita ambil dulu.
Incendio.
Gak bisa ya?
There's something in there.
Gue mau kencing. Yahudi ya. Nah, sudah. Ini padahal enak main pakai stick ya, nggak bisa pakai stick gua main. Kita lanjutin questnya sih. Posin kelas dulu kali ya, yang di Hogwarts dulu ya. Nanti baru kena saya onai kita. Ini deket-deket aja dulu.
Revelio. Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Kita keluar
Professor
Hogwarts.
Black would never allow that.
Keluar, yuk.
I bet bet he knows more than he's
Kalau di
letting on
Harry
about
Potter
the
ya,
Goblin Rebellion.
kita belajar sama Profesor Snape ya. Sini sama siapa lupa gue namanya.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
Lupa.
The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oke. Nyuruh doang juga nggak ngajarin deh. Tai.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Kita ulek dulu guys.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Apa nih? Set. Dua tetes. 5 tetes.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Sudah jelas skill. Apa itu Oki? Oki.
My parents
Ambil
considered keeping me
barangnya
home
dulu.
from school this year after.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Gini-gini
You
biasa
remember me,
masalahnya.
don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes.
Yang gini-gini membawa petaka
Listen,
nih.
anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fupa feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fupa feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a
Kita lihat
feather.
kehancuran.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Kita ya.
Your potion should not.
Ini apa nih? Ya tidak penting ya. Oh, ini feather.
Remember,
Bunyi kayak gundu aja.
precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Awal mula kehancuran.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it?
Terus rebut apa sih?
Wrong answer could result in the
Edurus.
unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Tinggal nunggu ya. Jadi kalau pakai ini tuh jadi sekeras batu ya kulit kita ya. Oke, ambil.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Durus potion udah.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well
done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Professor Sharp must...
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you.
Udah nggak bro, misinya nggak.
Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Itu dia, boy.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Oke. Kita ke Profesor Tajam.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Ketahuan.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Oke. Jadi kita butuh
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Kita dikasih sama Profesor Weasley harusnya ya. Jangan dikunci.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Kamu kenapa? Kenapa? Question ya? Question nggak tuh? Yes. Ini dulu ya. Kita bertarung dulu, bertarung. 186 meter. Bam, ini bagus banget, Cok. Asli. Ini mah nggak bohong gua.
Revelio.
Ada. Halo ya nonton. Anjay, ada 6 ya. Ini teman gua. Apa siapa nih nonton? Jauh banget aja. Ini dipakai api kan harusnya?
Incendio.
Yep.
Revelio.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Sebastian, halo.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Siapa yang mau sama Natsai Onai? Aku sih gak mau ya.
We can make this a real victory.
Ya ilah.
That's the spirit.
Lu gua bantai-bantai semua. Tuh, bisa gak ya? Bisa dari tadi. Aman.
Stupid.
I'm the one.
Stupefy. Levioso.
Protect. Infringo.
You're better than that. Accio. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy.
Infringo.
Levioso.
Stupefy.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
Protego.
Incendio. Stupefy. Come on. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Kamu aku tarik.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Perkara mudah.
What to do?
Perkara mudanya.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Terus kita masuk ke relation question. Professor Hicket assignment sexually dynamic. Kalian jalan sini ya. Itu misi di luar Hogwarts. Jing jauh. Ada TP-nya nggak? Nggak ada. Oke. Baik, ini sekalian kita lihat jembatan itu.
Revelio.
Jembatan ikonik. Anjay. Ribet sih asli. Keren aja ini jembatannya asli. Dan ya di bawah sana ada rumahnya si lupa namanya, siapa sih gitu? Siapa sih namanya? Lupa gue. Anjing, lupa namanya siapa?
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Lupa namanya lagi siapa ya?
This looks intriguing.
Lupa. Hello, Bang Natsai Onai.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, It is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Natty ya?
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
Kita menjarah rumah dulu.
How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Help the strangers. Oh, si ibu-ibu itu siapa namanya siapa? Anjing lupa semua gue namanya nih. Ini questnya suruh berenang, males.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Stop this at once! I will not be assaulted by a giant herb! You die for that.
Ketemuhan ya.
I'll watch the light go out of your
Wanita
eyes.
cok. Kalau gue pause bisa kan?
Do you really think...
Gue melihat questnya dulu. Cast incendio on enemy, successful effort and attack by dodging rolling. Oke, kita ini dulu aja.
We can hold them off!
I will go anywhere with you.
Take this student over my dead body!
Aha! Back for more.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Questnya progresif gak? Oke, progresif. Kenapa nyerang gua?
Stop that right now! How embarrassing!
Merah merona aja.
Reduction!
Just wait till I...
Reduction!
Ini kena gua. Oke, selesai.
Incendio.
Pay for your deed.
Mati dia.
You've made...
Selesai. Ih, mudanya.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Apa itu? Wah, awan. Itu gelap.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Les viola guys ternyata dia.
You're a researcher?
Your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Oke, ambil sini.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
F.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Incendio. What should I do now?
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Nggak nyampe ya?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall... Safety of my notes and books.
Ada. Ya beresinnya keren ya anjir. Bos. Oke, bisa ngilang itu keren banget, Cok. Mau gua anjir. Kita ngajar.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great
Kita
Hall.
explore dulu di sini. Ada apa sih di sini tuh?
Revelio.
Goblok.
Revelio.
Thoughtful, ada apa? Entar. Kira dulu. Kita jauh-jauh ntar ya.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Jauh-jauh dulu barang kita.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Gak mau.
Revelio.
Lupa ya. Gak mau.
Incendio. Revelio.
Masuk kan? Jadi kan gue udah masuk ya, udah kok. Hah? Bak apa gimana tuh? Udah kunci nggak bisa.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Jauh banget. Apa ya? Ada gue di situ nih tapi-nya. Dari Central Hall ya. Biar apa? Biarin. Salah satu puzzle sih.
Incendio.
Nah itu, ntar ya. Gue coba misi bikin gue puzzle lah.
Revelio. Incendio. Levioso.
Levioso.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a...
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Headless.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef? Rotten roast beef?
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Iya ngapain tuh? Pecah-pecahin barang.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Goblok.
Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
What the fuck? Terus ngapain?
Revelio.
Obtain rose. Bisa dicari gitu.
Incendio.
Dia kemana dia, Cok? Nyara kemana nih? Di bawah situ doang apa gimana sih? Bingung gua. I need to tickle pear on the so I can get into it. Ditahan ya. Selamat datang.
A student
Never
in the
will
kitchen.
understand students.
What could they want?
Plenty of delicious food. Found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know
Certainly
how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
humans
job
can
easier.
get.
Banyak dacil anjir, dacil kecil.
It smells glorious in here.
Apa nih? Gue belum pernah kesini deh sih.
Revelio.
Banyak dacil anjir. Apa nih? Rose. Oke deh, kita explore dulu.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
Biasanya gini-gini di pojokan nih. Nah itu tuh kayak itu.
Revelio.
Banyak rugi anjing.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but What I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Think he supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing
Good
that lifts
Finky.
Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back anytime you please.
Oke, Finky.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Revelio. There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf.
Ngapain anjir? Oh, buat butterbeer dia. What the fuck?
Incendio.
Ini seru juga nih. Apa ini? Masak ya. Nah, ngapain?
Levioso. Accio.
Potong daga ya. Apa nih? Yang belum nampak.
Revelio.
Ini bisa naik. Bisa naik sih, keren sih kalau nggak bisa. Oke, kita kembali lagi. Ini apa?
Finky keeps all us house elves in line here in the kitchen. It's all right. She's the kind-hearted sort.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
Lalu gue mau toilet dulu ah.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Berarti kita ketemu si Jak itu ya.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we
Main
told you,
kepala,
nearly
anjing,
headless
main
Nick?
kepala,
Hello, Sir
bro.
Ramsett. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably
Kepala
come and try to
dimainin
beg
nih,
his
ada
way in
lainnya.
again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
Anjing, bawa daging ini anjing, daging busuk anjing.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now, then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you
Serem
jest.
ya mainnya ya.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a
Some
game.
ghosting anjing.
If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the Headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Protego!
A wonderful night for games.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
If the headsman could only see me now.
Oh, banyak setan ya. Anjing, banyak hantu aja malah.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Revelio.
Begin!
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh?
Whatever you
Revelio.
say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment. Here we go again.
Revelio.
I could do that too if I had a
Incendio.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this.
Is it over yet?
Revelio.
Are we still going?
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
I could do that too if I had a
Revelio.
dead body.
Terus ikutin nih.
Fun! A sting this plan!
Itu dia, boy.
Done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Boleh tuh setannya. Wow.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Revelio.
Kita ambil harta Kars Guy dulu kita. Oke. Harusnya nggak ada mata-mata kan ya.
Revelio.
Kepala anjing. Lain ya, lain. I need to learn disarming charm before I can follow Richard Jackdaw's ghost into Forbidden Forest. Jauh ya. Gimana emang tempatnya? Hogwarts ya? Langsung fast travel aja lah.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Lumos.
Apa nih? Belum musuh. Kita lari dulu guys. Lompat. Apa nih?
Revelio.
Berantem dulu kali ya.
Levioso.
I heard something.
Protego.
Nothing more than luck. Stop sticking around like a...
Incendio. Accio.
Avoid it.
Reducto. Did I hurt you?
Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
Yes, they want a bio.
Animagus ya, Animagus lupa gue namanya.
I've seen Billy with.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Oke. Lanjut ke misi kita. Kroco-kroco ini mah. Ya. Oke. Oh. Charming charm yang mana lagi ya? Terus ikut kelasnya.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Halo, yang menonton ya. Gue harus nunggu dulu ya. Ingat. Wah, lama nih map ini. Crash kah? Crash kah gamenya? Gimana nggak keras apa gimana? Katanya nggak crash. Udah responding lagi. Responding. Kenapa ini? Kalau nanti responding gua ini aja. Paling itu kayak ngulang dah, gue dah kalau yang stuck gitu dah. Aduh, bentar. Game nggak crash anjing. Kacau balau, udah kacau balau. Anjing, udah mau jam 4, tolol. Bentar ya. Bentar ya, kita ulang dulu ya karena gamenya press. Dia 48 berarti main jauh tuh. Lihat-lihat.
You're a
Incendio.
Let's drop a feeble, that is. Confringo. Not so tough now.
Incendio. Accio.
Careful not to get bit. Reducto.
Incendio. Diego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Nyampe sih dia.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Oh, jadi kalau ada yang bagus tuh itu deh bro, jadi hewan setelah hewannya dihancurin dia bakal
Revelio.
Itu mereka bakal ngulang lagi caranya. Ini enak tuh jadi ada yang bagus. Gue lihat tadi gue lagi buka map nih, itu nge-crash game ya lo press F, yes, tiba-tiba gamenya meleduk. Berarti gue mau disarming quest alias hekat ya, hekat. Alright, kita ke Hogwarts lagi. Set. Kembali ke Hogwarts. Kita kembali belajar. Protego. Halo yang nonton. Anjir banyak juga nih. Halo. Ini nonton orang apa bot sih? Gak tau dah. Ya banyak banget ini, tumben-tumbenan. Ya sama gue satu doang yang nonton, satu. Ini sampai berapa nih?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all
Terima
of your most
gaji
recent
sudah
assignments.
mampir ya.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Kita belajar apa nih Ibu Tua?
Spellcasting requires a focused mind
Expelliarmus.
and a steady wand.
Itu dia. Woi, halo yang nonton. Buset 15 nih. Gacor anjir.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Gitu dia, Bang. Halo yang nonton.
Expelliarmus. Still at it, I see.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Oke,
Revelio.
sudah. Berarti kita sudah bisa selesai misi questnya si Jack Daw. Daw ya, oke. Bisa misi Jack Daw. Aku warp map. Nonton komen coba ya, nonton absen anjing absen ya. Oke, streamer besar aja gua.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Berarti ini harus malam hari. Wah. Malam. Belum kaget lu. Biar gak salah jalan, bro. Kita tidak salah jalan.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin.
Intramuros.
Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Mari. Yeah.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Suara apa anjing?
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me.
Suara apa anjing?
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it.
Okay.
Simply stick to the pub.
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Forbidden Forest ya. Harusnya sih ada banyak musuh ya. Harusnya.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Kalau jalan utama aja lah biar nggak ribet-ribet.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Di mana musuhnya cepat?
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Intramuros artinya aku izin masuk, nggak tahu. Karena berarti Intramuros nggak tahu. Itu masuk itu tahu udah.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrod knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Baru pengen gua.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Anjing gua dari suara dikit ngeri juga ya. Jack Dew Cave. Cave. Wush, anjing grafiknya ya. Palawe.
I wonder how big this place is.
Ini setahu gue nih banyak laba-laba nih. Oke, ini sih gampang nih puzzle nih. Puzzle mudah.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Buka pintu Intramuros.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I
Bakal.
wonder if any of the spells will help me through this.
Ini serang sih harusnya.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Ini apa nih? Terus ada something good. Yap, ada harta.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Incendio! Levioso! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
Apa di sini? Tidak ada apa-apa. Yuk, bangkangnya. Apa di? Bagus, harusnya bagus. Dan bro. Oke dulu dah. Lepas. Here. Bagus. Tampilan yang biasa aja. Special. Kencang nih, kencang gitu. Bagus nih. Bener nggak ya? Ya. Mari kita lanjutkan perjalanan kita. Oke, udah. Lompat. Apa nih? Lompat. Nah. Apa sih something good?
Revelio.
Sini ada something good.
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Apa?
Incendio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me.
Bagus nih. Ada barang bagus nih. Sah.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio. Accio.
Oh gitu baru hancur ya. Itu nggak usah dihancurin deh, nggak ada apa-apa juga. Lu ambil tumbuhannya. Kita ambil semuanya yang good.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Another puzzle. But if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Apa itu? Ish. Itu dia, boy. Apa nih?
Revelio.
Laba-laba kecil. Lacil. Apa nih? Ada apa nih?
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio.
Kita cek dulu ya. Kita berbeda.
Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Revelio. Incendio.
Banyak telur ini laba-laba.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego.
Ini bahaya nih.
Stupid. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Wah. Termuter deh. Halo yang nonton. Anjir banyak juga nih 16. Lumayan coy.
Incendio.
Ini bisa lewat kita. Nggak bisa. Ini udah lupa belum sih? Jadi gangsing anjir. Kita kembali ke jalanan kita.
Jangan-jangan. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Revelio.
Mati ya, lama banget ya. Ya, apa nih? Ada apa nih?
An untouched chest. Character wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Ada gini juga, boy. Ambil dulu semuanya. Apa nih? Gue baru tahu ada bunyi gitunya loh.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio.
Gue bingung.
Revelio.
Ini nggak sih? Harusnya sini.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded me. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Wah, ada ibunya nih. Laba-laba merah.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Asli. Kalau Jackdaw mah aman aja, bro. Hantu yang lewat.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I'll need to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this?
Baru melawan penjaga-penjaga rendahan itu.
Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus, zombie bombs. Leviosa!
Ini dia bos utama. Damn, bro.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Nggak bisa ya.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Incendio.
Revelio! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Kayak nonton gua orang tidur, lupa matiin YouTube dah. Kemarin itu keplay sendiri, nah keplay video gua tuh kayaknya.
Where am I? Revelio! Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Wah, dia masuk ke episode berapa aja, Bah? Hidden Chamber, Secret Chamber, Hogwarts Chamber, nggak tahu namanya.
Can it be?
It's the portrait.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
Oke, kita ciao.
Incendio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm.
useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Mana coba nih, Bro? Ribet.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new sock, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're
Revelio.
Hello there. For a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Aku Hogwarts lagi.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa. Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are
I think
school
I'm getting the hang
property.
of this.
I want them returned in one piece.
Wah, ya dari sini sih beneran patah ya. Beneran almarhum.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the ground.
What a view!
Hello!
Ini langsung
Nice day for a flight!
menjelajah Hogwarts.
Aha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Made it.
whoa.
Oh, did anyone else see that?
Looks mantap.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest.
Iya,
Follow me.
beneran setan guys ya.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Iya, udah bagus banget,
How is
bro.
Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Ini nih. Ujung-ujungnya kena amuk Kagawa.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our adventure. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Did you? I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Tadi gue mau acquire and use focus potion. Durus. Gue harus beli maksimal potion sama fokus potion. Classroom dulu. 26 ya nonton. Halo. Ini orang tidur kayak nonton dah. Orang tidur so. Mendingan gue ini aja beli aja potionnya daripada ribet-ribet. Kita beli saja potionnya.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Oke, fokus ke beli baju.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Oke, ganti delivery kali ya.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Punya grup nih. Gue beli dulu dong.
I wish I paid more attention.
Revelio.
New face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. That item is of the highest quality.
Udah beli broom paling mantap.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Pergi dah ni. Kita jalan-jalan dulu guys.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
That Pippin should have been here by now. Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables. Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Bentar dong, efeknya tadi ya. Invisible potion.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Balik lagi ke nanti dulu.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Ngelawan ya.
Revelio. Revelio.
Choir.
Someone messing about.
Incendio.
Don't go down easy.
Expelliarmus.
Triplicus totalis!
Incendio.
It's on my watch. Feel my wrath.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Expulso.
Levioso.
Head in the clouds!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Alto. Potato. Are you in Incendio? Incendio.
Had enough?
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Mati benteng ya.
Revelio.
Ada itu.
Careful.
Expelliarmus. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Revelio.
Nonton nih orang tidur anjing asli. Udah namanya jam
My
tayang.
young friend.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Ambil depo habis itu udahan kali ya.
Student were to help me with my sad predicament.
the last time I have a potion idea.
Potions when Professor Sharp is so
How are your assignments coming along?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Gampang ya Depulso ya.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Also,
well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Depulso.
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Incendio.
Incendio. Ini 31 cok yang nonton. Gacor pisan anjing.
Revelio.
Halo yang nonton. Iya nonton orang tidur anjing. Misi lagi kali.
That youngun's now
Might some kind soul help me?
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Gimana tuh? Ini kita masuk undercover.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Expelliarmus! I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find... Confringo cast travels...
Confringo!
Nice work. That's it. Well done.
Okay.
Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Dan dulu guys. Yang nonton juga bot ini asli. Salah display ya. Ya udah dulu ya. Thank you.